It's been a minute that I've been cooking these up actually. I looked back in my phone just now and it was 2016, 5 glorious years ago, since I started cooking up what I want to do with these magical pearls I'm about to share with you. Which is why I put my little black moonstone buddy in the frame, just to get us all in the mood. Something mystical, something beautiful, something spherical. So I'm going to start by showing you my sketches because I think it's kind of fun to look back at the photocopy of the original drawing of this idea. So you're going to see in a minute how this came to life, but these were sort of based on our Emma silhouette, which has always kind of been about flowers and femininity, but in like a kind of, you know, our kind of way. Slightly edgy, slightly just, you know, feminine with little tiny teeth and claws. So I started with this project thinking I'll do some pendants and some earrings. I went through so many iterations. I was like, is it a drop? Is it a hoop? Is it a... Here's some others. So many ideas. But we landed on this little simple solution for the hoop. And then there's some studs and pendants. So lest I digress. So the thing that blew my mind when I first learned about these pearls is that they're from the Sea of Cortez. I grew up in New Mexico, as many of you know, but I spent lots and lots and lots of time in just north of this teeny little town called Guaymas on the Sea of Cortez. And when I learned that these were not only like a sustainable success story and some of the most storied pearls in the history of humanity, I was just obviously thrilled and excited and overjoyed to get to learn more about them and eventually to design with them. So come in close and I'm going to show you a little bit. These are Sea of Cortez pearls. They range from black and peacock to these beautiful silvery grays, to the black that has a little bit more of the mauve. They're just amazing. So the people that cultivate these pearls set forth to repopulate this almost extinct oyster called the rainbow-lipped oyster. So they started by gathering the spores and cultivating, which it takes a very long time for a pearl of this size to grow. And so for many years they were building this business, and I learned of them in 2016, right when they were first showing it in Tucson. And because of my connection to that place, and because I love sustainable gemstones, and of course I love pearls, I wanted to, incorporate them into the line. So you saw some of the sketches, all this little history that I just shared with you, all the ways down the road led to these pieces. So we're gonna walk through the collection now. Here is the pendant. You'll see it has this beautiful, what we call a lace cap that I designed. You saw the sketches of that. It has these cute little claw prongs, and then it comes on a little bail with diamonds, so it moves. It's like a little articulated bail with diamonds, just for a little bling. And then it has these itty bitty little inverted diamonds on the side of the connection to the bail, which you'll see in some of the other places as well. Moving on over to the hoop. These are the adorable lace cap hoops with pearl. You can see the pearl like through the lace cap. And I really wanted to put these on just this kind of, it just felt like a reinvention to have them more modern on this kind of open hoop. We're doing one version with plain, and then there'll be a version that's like the bail that's pave. Look how cute they are. They wiggle and shimmer. And they also have each the little diamonds in the side, like I pointed out with the bail. And then because I'm kind of a little bit of an old lady, don't tell anyone, I love, well, so here's where it started. These are the Akoya Pearls. I've been wearing these like on a daily basis pretty much for ages. but these are they're going to be my upgrade, maybe yours too. But these are the studs. So I felt like we had to have at least one version that was like a classic pearl stud, and they're like delicious little peacock colored candies. So we'll be posting a lot more about this, sharing online and obviously in stories and Instagram feed and on the journal, more about the process, the cultivation of the pearls, the sustainability that I mentioned. These are bringing an incredible source of income to the people in and around Guaymas. And they're also, the Sea of Cortez is an incredible, I mean, you've probably watched Nature Discovery and all the fun little things about it, but like the Dumbo squid live there. I've personally been in a boat when a gray whale went underneath us. I mean, it's like a magical little inlet in between Baja, well, for you it'd be Baja California and mainland Mexico. So all that area is the Sea of Cortez, and there's just an incredible, like it's a beautiful habitat, like a beautiful sort of Galapagosian place where, you know, very specific animals and fishes live. And so in doing this and bringing these pearls back to life, they've really repopulated, like even outside of the farm, because the spores will travel. So it's just an amazing story. I can't wait to continue to share about it, and I can't wait for people to have these beautiful baubles in their lives. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the Mother's Day edit coming up. And yeah, be sure to ask many questions. We'll answer them all, and love your feedback on all of this good newness.